Hi. Hello, YouTube. Gonna give everybody a hot second for their computers to, I don't know, refresh, I guess is the key here. But hello, everybody. It is Wednesday. It is time for reading sprints. And that's all I got. I don't know. I was like awake and now I feel very tired all of a sudden. I'm not sure why all of a sudden I hit a wall of tired, but it's okay. I think I'm going to catch a second wind and it's going to be good. But yeah, I'm going to get my reading done today. I have a book I have to finish because there is a live show on Friday on Bethany, Beautifully Bookish Bethany's channel for the classic lesbian book readathon. A jig. I don't really remember what it's called, but reading Patience and Sarah by Isabel Miller. That is what I've been reading. I only have like an hour left of it, according to the audiobook. So I'm going to finish it today. I have to. The live show is on Friday and I haven't finished it. This has been a big editing month. It's just so much editing. I got a new Anne Rice video coming out this weekend. I finally read Blackwood Farm. Everybody's telling me that they love Blackwood Farm and they were very excited. What is going on here? Everyone was very excited for me to read it. And I read it and I filmed the video and I'm editing it. I'm about a third done. But I'm working my way through because it was one of the longest raw footage videos I've ever filmed. I don't know how I recorded an hour and 51 minutes of footage. Usually I end up at about like an hour to an hour and 20, but I'm like, I guess I just kept talking. So like it's a lot of cutting down because I want it to be about 45 minutes max. Because that's as long as I ever want a video to be. So who knows? I've done the first third of it, so progress. But anyway, let's check in with all of you. Maggie, you're reading Heartbreaker by Sarah MacLean. Yes, I love that. The next book comes out soon. Heartbreaker, I think. No, Heartbreaker's that one. Duh. Bombshell, Heartbreaker, Knockout, I think. Yeah, I think it's Knockout. Whatever it is. Oh, God. Let's see. Yes, Knockout. Okay, I wasn't wrong. It's Knockout. That comes out soon. So I hope you're enjoying them. You're on book 2 already, so I hope you're enjoying. Hey, Cassie. I've got to finish Patience and Sarah by Isabel Miller because the live show's on Friday. I gotta finish that one. I don't think I've even picked it up once since last reading sprints because I have been busy. Hey, it is. Sharon, you are correct. It is officially the first day of summer. I am hyped up about it. I love summer. It's my favorite season. Hey, William, how are you? Hello. Song of Achilles. Okay. Already better than Circe. Okay, fair. I mean, Circe's a lot to deal with. I appreciated what Circe was doing. It's just like maybe not the vibe I was going for as a reader. But like Song of Achilles, I know everyone's loves. I still want to read it. Hey, how are you? One by One by Ruth Ware. All right, getting some thriller action over here. You finished Golden Fool. Okay. Dark Forest. Intense, big ideas, sci-fi. Oh my. Okay. Starting the first Veronica Speedwell. Nice, Paula. Like, I want to read those. I have the first one. It's like, has dangers in the title. I can't remember the rest of it, but I have it. I've always wanted to read it and I haven't. So I hope you enjoy it. Slewfoot by Brom. Okay. Yeah, that I love the art, but I haven't really read anything by Brom. I think they also wrote The Child Thief, which was like fucked up Peter Pan back in the day. But I wish I had read stuff by them, but the artwork is always really cool. God Killer by Hannah Kaner. Okay. Illumicrate book. Short, almost high fantasy book. Sounds good, Caitlin. There you go. You like Bombshell, Loving Heartbreaker. I mean, I loved both. I had such a good time with that series. I'm glad that you're enjoying them. The Salt Grows Heavy. Oh, you mean this one, our book club book that's been sitting on my desk that I haven't read yet. I have to read this one too, because our book club for patrons and channel members is next Wednesday. So we are reading The Salt Grows Heavy by Cassandra Khaw. It's very short, so I will read it in time. It's just I've had so much editing to do. There's been not a lot of reading time. Love Golden Fool. I'm glad to hear that. Very middle grade. Okay, The World Connections and Reveals. Real blockbuster finale to the trilogy. Ooh, I like that. 11th Commandment by Jeffrey Archer. Ooh, okay, hope you're enjoying. Fool's Fate. Okay, very cool. Hope you get it soon. Veronica Speedwell series. I need to read it. I own it. It's just finding time to read anything has been difficult for me lately. I've just been really busy because I'm doing bigger videos that require a lot more editing than like, you know, an hour and a half and I'm done. Like these take multiple days. So I don't know. We'll find out. I could go back to just doing, you know, content that's easy to edit and quick to film and all that kind of stuff. But like, you know, it's not like better content than what I'm putting out. So I'm kind of in that like catch-22 of this. Salker's having Kindle. Okay. The UK, I don't know what the UK hardcover edition looks like. I mean, even the American one is like a little spooky, you know. Yeah, she's holding the skull and stuff. Yeah, it's definitely kind of a spooky cover. I haven't read any of it. Let's see. Salt Grows Heavy UK cover. I'm just Googling it. Oh my God. Okay. I'm going to share my screen for a second. Let's all look at this for a second. Because yikes. So many teeth inside of her head. It makes me like, I have no idea what I'm about to get into. Like, oh my goodness. You are not lying. That is a lot. Yay. I hear amazing things about Veronica Speedwell too. I'm a little jealous of you that you're actually starting it. Springs Arcana. Go you, Larissa. I meant to read it this month and I didn't get to it. Blackwood Farm. It's a lot. I filmed it. I have a third of the way edited it. I overall liked it though. I will say that. I mean, does it have the signature like Anne Rice sexual terror? Kinda, yeah. Like, oh my God. Like this kid, I'm just gonna say this kid needs to stop fucking ghosts. Like he fucks too many ghosts. Good night, everybody. Like, you'll get the whole scoop on Saturday when the video comes out. Hey, Aaron, I think you just joined us, and I'm sorry that's the first thing you heard. Hey, Virginia. There you go. I think they're teeth. Yikes. Hey, Makeda. I know, right? This. Holy moly. Yeah, full on agreed. I mean, it makes the American cover look like cute. It's like creepy, but not like, oh my God. Yeah. Salt Grows Heavy. I'm interested to read it. I've heard mixed reviews about Cassandra Khaw's like writing style in general, where it might be difficult to get into because I've heard that she's very prose heavy in her writing. So we'll see. But the premise seems cool. I am interested to get into it though. There you go. Practice Makes Perfect by Sarah Adams. Very cool, Aaron. Don't fuck ghosts. Like, he fucks more than one. Frankly, one was too many. But the other thing is, like, his name is Quinn, and he's such a likable character. Like, obviously, when I do my recaps, I don't do everything that happens in the story because there are some like B plots I cut out of my recaps because they're not like essential to the main plot of the story, and I can't have like really like, you know, an insanely long recap. So but there was, oh god, since it's not in the recap, I'll just say it. There was an older, she's like in her 30s, black woman who works for the family, but like, you know, but more like she's like running the estate. And she's been around since Quinn was like a little kid. And he finally decides he's just, you know, also have sex with living people. And I'm like, good idea, Quinn. But he starts hitting on her, and it is the cringiest exchange of words I have ever read in my life. And I don't know how it works because, like, they have sex too. And he's like 18 and she's in her mid 30s and has known him since he was a little kid. And it's like, what game? What game did he have to make this work? It's like, I guarantee he had no game. It was, oh, like, I just think about like how he was like trying to flirt with her, and I'm like, it makes me want to barf. Like, it's just so bad. Anyway, that's not in my review of the book because it's, you know, side plot, not essential to the main plot here. But oh god. Yikes. Anyway, moving forward from there. Salt goes heavy. Oh yeah. It's, that is a lot. Hey. Piranesi. I I don't I don't know if that's how it's spelled either, but I know what book you're talking about. I have not, but I hear good things about it, and I want to read it, but it's like one of those ones that is like on the back burner that I'll eventually I'll get to someday. It's just like not high up in the, I don't know, the TBR, I suppose. But yes, or it's like Piranesi or something. I think of it the P. Yeah, it's a Piranesi, Piranesi by Susanna Clark. That's the one you're talking about, right? But yeah, I see it a lot, and I know people have really liked it, but I have not read it. So maybe someday. I'm so behind in reading. Like, it's alarming how little like energy I have to put forward into reading things because I'm so busy with other stuff and like other interests, I guess, that I'm just like, I can't be bothered. And I should be bothered because like I'm looking at I haven't looked at my reading challenge in Goodreads. I'm 3 books behind schedule. No. It makes me so sad. I hate being behind schedule. I shouldn't have looked. But anyway, I will finish 2 more in the near future, so I will be closer to not that far behind. So on that note, why don't we do a reading sprint? Let me find our little duck friend. Okay. Please. All right, Duckman, take us away. We are going to do a sprint starting right now. Hello, everybody. I am back from sprints, and so was everyone else. I try to be gentle when we come back from a sprint because all of a sudden it's just a loud noise. But yeah, I've been reading Patience and Sarah, Isabel Miller. I have it, and then I also have the ebook, so I'm doing both simultaneously. Very close to finishing it, so that's good. But yeah, the live show's on Friday on Beautiful Bookish Bethany's channel at 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific time. Shane War. I've been meaning to continue that series for probably about a year. I don't know if it's worse that I've read the first one and still haven't finished the series. Like, good luck. I hope you do have the time to read it. Hey, Sharon. Three Sisters by Susan Mallory while crocheting a baby blanket. Oh, that's cute. Well, I hope you had a good day at work, and thank you for coming and hanging out. Hey, Amanda, how are you? How are your pups? Hey. Good job, William. What are you reading? I'm assuming you're asking me. Patience and Sarah by Isabel Miller. It's for the historical or vintage, I don't know, classic lesbian literature read along with Bethany. It'd be great if I figured out what the name of the readathon was. But I'm doing this book. I don't think I'm going to be in all of the live shows because there's several books that are going to be over like every other month. So I'm in this one for June. And then I think I'm also hosting. I'm going to host in October for a different book. So I'm doing those two, and I think that's probably it. But anyway, it's kind of a fun, thing. I mean, honestly, when Bethany told me about it, she had me at lesbians. I was already in. So I'm going to be finishing reading this one. Let's see here. Breakfast. Vanilla honey porridge. Love that. Very cool. 2 chapters, Curious Beginning. And oh no. Okay, well, as long as you love her. Went to a wedding. Oh, that's sweet. Well, I'm glad you and the pups are having a walk. Oh, there you go. I need to read it. I don't know when it'll happen. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe I'll I'll put it up to the patrons and channel members. I mean, I've already posted our poll for patrons and channel members to pick July's book, but maybe August. I'll just put Veronica Speedwell in there. I think a lot of you guys have read it, but I haven't. So it might be fun to read along and have people who already know and like the book reading it with me. That might be fun. I don't know. We'll see. It could happen. Same thoughts. Okay, good job. Good job, but I hope your dinner is delicious. There you go. Maybe I've already posted July's. So, I mean, if I hadn't already posted the poll for July, I probably would have thrown it in, but too late. It will be, I'll put it up for one of the August options. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I need to read it. I just haven't. So many books. Dark Forest, about 50% through. Awesome. I love that. Yeah, I'm so close to finishing. According to the audiobook, I have 26 minutes and 22 seconds left because I listen at a faster speed. So I will finish this book in the next sprint, which is what I need to do. And then I have editing. My video for this weekend, I did Blackwood Farm for everyone who's just joining us from Anne Rice. So it's going to be a new Anne Rice recap coming at you on Saturday, but I have to edit a very long raw video. So I'm about a third done. I separated it into 3 chunks so I can do a little bit each day and not like be so overwhelmed. So I'm gonna edit the middle chunk tonight and go from there. Ooh, Fourth Wing. I have heard lots of things about that one. I haven't read it, obviously. Well, obviously, I haven't read it, but like I keep hearing so many things about it, like both good and bad, like both. How are you liking it? Yay, I know. I'm finishing one today. It's happening. And also, great job, 30 pages. So yeah, I just have that one and I have to read this one. So these are the 2 books I'm obligated to read. Not, I have to read these ones. Everything else is gravy. So that's where I'm kind of like putting myself into that mindset because I'm like, I can't force myself to read because now I've been forcing myself to read so much that like I hate it. So I've done this to myself, but I'm hoping when I'm not forcing myself to do it, I will get more done. That kind of vibe. Oops. I know it's got dragons. So there's that. And like, I think enemies to lovers and I think love triangle. It's definitely got dragons and enemies to lovers. I'm not sure if there's a triangle or not, but I know that much. So honestly, you just have to think there's dragons, and I'm like, okay, I'm intrigued. Tell me more. And I've heard like a lot of people love it, and then a lot of people going, "What the fuck is this?" So, it's kind of a grab bag. I don't know how I feel about it. Amanda, how do you feel about it? You love it. Fantastic. Love story. There you go. That's the main thing I think I've been getting the most like negative reactions to is like the love story aspect of it. Like people didn't like it. But I'm glad that you're enjoying it. That gives me hope. Adoring it. Okay. A sarcastic talking dragon. Triangle and dragons. Yes, dragons. I mean, dragons are the best. You all are right. So, I don't know. I know I need to read it, and it's so hypey right now, but like eventually, someday. I don't know. I got a gift card for Barnes & Noble. Maybe I'll buy it. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But like, I know that so many people love it, and then some people like despise it. I haven't found like mediocre reviews, really. There you go. Yay for dragons, nay for love triangles. Fantasy focused on the fantasy. Okay, not really fantasy romance person. That's fine. Even more interested if it was lesbians. Or like, what if like the dragons were in a love triangle with each other? Like, I would love to see catty dragons. Like, that could be the love drama. It's with the dragons. And then like, all of the people are doing like political intrigue, fantasy adventure, and then the dragons are all trying to have a love triangle. Like that could be fun. Reverse the trope here. Yes, why not? Dragon Rider stories, of course. I wasn't sure if like they're just dragons or not dragon shifters of any kind because like I've read too much paranormal romance that I was like, I don't know what's going on here. Oh, yay! A little dragon. I love that. Got to page 150 and God Killer. Okay, need to get to bed. That's fine. I hope you get all of the sleep you need and you have an amazing rest of the week. Yeah, it's been a day. I've just been really busy with work and it's just all work all the time and then all editing all night. And it's gone too far. That's how I feel about things, but it is what it is. Isn't heavy on the romance so far. Okay, there you go. But still, I don't know. I'm into it. It's like such a book I would have like hopped on like years ago. I would have been like all over that. You couldn't have got me away from it. And I feel like just my reading tastes have changed over the years that I'm like, I see it and I'm like, ooh, I don't know if I'm gonna like that, even though like I know I like stuff like that. Is that weird? Am I just being contrary to myself? I'm not sure. Learn to ride. Okay. Very cool. So they're going, is it like Aragon? I'm sorry, I brought an Aragon reference in. But I love that. I don't know. I've seen like, well, everyone here at least has liked it. So that gives me like hope that I would also like it because I feel like if you're here, we probably have similar reading tastes. So we'll see. I know. I don't either. I don't either. There you go. Everyone was. Like, I don't know. I'm not into love triangles either. And I'm not necessarily into enemies to lovers. I'm more like maybe into rivals or like antagonists to lovers. Like, I don't want to have like an enemy that I hate get with this character. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like that vibe. If they're just like antagonistic or like, you know, rivals, like it makes more sense to me. I don't want a big enemy because sometimes these enemies to lovers is like, no, he's just a shitty person. Like, no, don't date them. I don't care how hot he looks in those pants. He's still shitty. So that's like my issue with like a lot of like enemies to lovers. Like I'm like, I don't want a full enemy. And that's just my own thing. The fantasy mood. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I should just like pound rom-coms or something to like get me back into like the reading mood because they're like short and like not serious and I can like listen to them and not have to focus too hard. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm like vibing with. I maybe like just like smutty rom-coms. This might be like this my summer vibe. But anyway, speaking of summer vibes and reading, let us do another sprint so I can finish this book. So, Duckman, let me bring him back. All right, Duckman, take us away. Another sprint. And ka-chow. Hello, everybody. How are you? That was our second sprint, coming back gently from it. I finished Patience and Sarah. Progress. Feeling good about it. I even had a few minutes left of our sprint, so I read the first few pages of this one. So look at me, getting stuff done. Let's see here. We were talking about enemies to lovers before our last sprint. Hate predictability of enemies. Yeah. It works in fantasies. Right? I know. Like, if it's just modern day, it's like there's no reason for this. Noyan's got off the wrong foot. Yeah, but that's more like that antagonist to lover situation. All right, Cassie, work bestie. How to get Taylor Swift tickets. Okay, well, good luck. I think you've already stepped off, but hey, good luck getting those tickets, and thank you for coming and hanging out. But yeah, I finished the book, so I am ready for the live show that's going to be on Friday. 2 rows of the baby blanket. Nice. And 2 chapters. Excellent work, Sharon. Oh boy, I finished that book. I read a couple pages of this, and it is I don't know how I feel about it yet because the writing feels very disorienting, but I think that's on purpose because it's just starting up in the middle of a lot of things that have already happened. And I'm like, what? I don't know who any of these people are, but I know a bunch of bad shit happened. So I feel very disoriented by the first few pages of this. We'll see. It's very gory and dark already. Yikes. Another 30 pages. Great job, Maggie. This is a new chapter, Fourth Wing, and read 11 pages in Prox Transmissions. Okay, very cool. Another 20. Awesome work, Sharon. You guys are killing it with all your reading goals. Whew. Anywho. I'm just thinking about all the editing I have to do this evening, and it's going to be a lot. But the sooner I get to it, the sooner it'll be over, basically. I just have to keep focused, which is difficult, but like I feel like I'm going to do it. Fingers crossed. So, yeah, that's all I really got going on. It's the first day of summer, and that's it. I hope you guys had fun getting some reading done, hanging out a little bit, and yeah, I will see you next week. I believe Monday for reading sprints because Wednesday is patron book club. So we will be having that on Wednesday, and then yeah, and then some video I'll put up on Friday. I don't know what's going to be yet. But yeah, this Friday there is a live show over on Bethany's channel about Patience and Sarah. So if you want to come hang out, I'll post about it on the social medias. But yeah, it'll be 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 o'clock Eastern, Friday night. So if you're not doing anything Friday night and you want to come hang out, come hang out. But yeah, I will see you guys again next Monday, and we will read more books together. So I will see you guys soon. Yes, thank you for coming to the sprints. I very much appreciate it. And I will see you guys next week. All right, goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.